everybody, how are you guys doing? So we had a couple of nights of cold weather and cooler weather, but still not too bad. It's still not near close to freezing, but you can see the damage that, for example, this is a sour sap. You can see the burnt on the leaves. I'm not exactly sure how low it went down because I didn't think that I have to worry about it too much just yet. But you can see that it definitely burned the leaves here and there. And you can also see here, because I'm planting pretty densely, basically like a forest, that these areas that the other trees helping, which is a Nona montana in this case, there is no damage in this area on the sour sap. You can see the other tree helping this one out. So it's basically creating a microclimate, and that will help your trees. You can see my little abiu seedlings also get some burnt on them. Not too bad, but they are still very young and delicate. This one, I actually just took it out from the lanai last night. Actually, a night before, I took it in just to make sure, just in case if goes down too low, I didn't want to lose them all. So I took these into the lanai, including with the noni, super cold sensitive, and I also put in the kaimito. So yes, this is the Jamaican cherry, and it's getting pretty big. I mean, I'm gonna leave it like this for the winter, but I will have to trim it a lot next year. So you can see there's fruits on it. The leaves definitely started to show some sign of struggling a little bit, but it's not a big deal. So you can see it here. It will be fine, I think, unless if it's a freeze. Recently got a lot of questions and about my zoning, and I just wanted to clarify for you guys. See Lee County. This area, it's 9B. So I'm right between the E and R at the Fort Myers letters. So I am technically at 9B, close to the border of 10A, but I'm still at 9B. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to create microclimate for my trees. That's why I'm also planting them so densely close together. And what I'm trying to do is creating a microclimate. Like, for example, this is a Spanish lime. I'm very cold sensitive, that I know of. And what happens right now, the strawberry Jamaican cherry is actually protecting this tree, and also the planting protecting also the little house, helping the whole situation, with the cold wind and everything. The peanut butter tree is close by too. So basically there is a lot of protection. Also the pandan leaf, sugarcane, I mean, you see the katuk. So everything is basically just to help each other. You see the ginger growing here. And it's really like, when we talk about food first, well, I'm really making like a forest. And my reasoning is that so they can help each other. Like, for example, I planted this ice cream bean here. And in a couple of years, this is gonna be basically helping the other trees. Annona sazmaniai, it's a very rare, super rare sugar apple, beach sugar apple, and it's almost extinct in the wild. and they are okay. They are doing good. Get a little burned here and there, but not too bad. And some of them actually, an animal, insect or something probably eat the top. So I don't know what's gonna happen in here and here. And you see, this one is still got the seed on the top. So am I gonna have to try to help it a little bit, because the same thing happened with this one. Something ate the top of the plant. But other than that, you can see a little burnt in here. But it's not bad. It's really not bad. But like I said, it wasn't close to freezing here yet. And I wanted to show this one. Okay. So this one is a custard apple seedling. And I have to agree with my friend. I saved this plant for him, Tropical Bay area, I believe. It's taking a transplant shot, and also custard apple not taking very well the cold right now. But you can see there is a microclimate because they are under a Washingtonian palm. So even if there is a freeze, they're gonna be helped a lot by these huge leaves and all the seedlings, all the cuttings. It's underneath here, and I'm doing it specifically because of it. And you can see the cashew seedlings. Look at how big they got. This is also pretty ultra tropical, I believe. So I definitely have to look out for them if there is a close to freeze or freeze coming. Otherwise they will die. And my friend, you were right. I didn't realize, but it actually topped, because you were commenting that looks like top, and I'm like, oh, I didn't top it. Well, guess what? You were right, because I can see it here. Yeah, it was tabbed. The Caimito, I took it out from the lanai. Not very happy looking at all. You can see, like, it's just shy. It's softer than it should be, and yeah, the leaves are kind of softer. So I don't know if it's gonna make it here. But I'm certainly hoping that I'm not gonna lose it. I just bought it a little while ago. Noni, I also put it in the lanai last night. It's also like kind of yellowing off, and it just does not like cold at all. It's pretty tropical. I was concerned about is the acai, but once again I try to create a microclimate here. So I planted a Mexican sunflower, because this is the first year that it's planted out, and it's also very tropical, and it does not take cold well. So I don't know if it's gonna make it or not, but I'm certainly hoping also. My other very tropical, and not sure how it's gonna make it, is the yellow cacao. You can see got some bugs on, but yeah, this one also very tropical. It does not take well the cold at all. It doesn't take well the cold, of course, but what happened here, the same thing happened here. Look at the loquat. Look at the Rollinia protecting it, protecting the yellow cacao, because it's underneath basically. And the cacao doesn't mind it because it likes a half shadier location. So that's what I'm trying to do. And still, if there is like a bad freeze, I mean, realistically, I can lose many of my trees, but let's hope and pray that the microclimate can get nice enough before that happens. And I mean, I have things in my head. What would I do if if it gets really that cold. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of clarify a couple of things. Like, for example, this Arazda. You see the loquat? The loquat basically giving protection for this Arazda, the way I planted it. And you see this lemon mango stem? That's what the sunflower, the Mexican sunflower, also giving some protection. So what happens if it's a freeze happens, this is gonna be first to go. And then, of course, if it's get too cold for too long, then that will go too. But what I did, and if you see my videos of when we were bringing in mulch, and we did that before that too, this mulch is so thick, you guys. Like, it's not like, I mean, this is a very, very, look at that, very, very thick placed mulch. And with that also helps the root system because it keeps the temperature. So if it's like a really cold night, it's kind of insulate the soil. It helps with the temperature to stay the temperature. So it's not gonna get that cold around the root system because the mulch is insulating it. So that's the whole point of what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do to protect them, because obviously I don't want to lose them. It's in the big, I mean, it can happen, but I try my best not to. So anyways, when look at the custard apple to get some burn, but it's not too bad. I'm thinking of my friend Thomas up at 8A, and I'm thinking that this is nothing compared to what he got today. So I mean, I'm just trying to explain it that you can grow tropicals at 9B, especially if you're close to the border. But that doesn't, I'm still at 9B. So when people basically saying, oh no, you're not 9B, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 9B. So I just wanted to clarify a little bit because I get so many comments saying that there is no way that I'm 9B. And once again, I mean, I am 9B. The good thing though that I'm close to 10A. The bad thing that every decade or so there is a bad freeze that I can lose everything, all the trees. But you can see how densely everything it is. So that's why, that's the reason. Oh, look at the star fruit. Something went in, looks like. Example, you saw this sour sap a couple of weeks ago. It was all green and beautiful, and look at it now. So from the cold, it's basically gonna lose the leaves. You see already a lot of leaves, lots of leaves falling, and you can see what it does. Look at the colors, and it's changing, and it's gonna turn yellow and brown and then fall. Look, this is from the cold. This is from the cold. You see? And guess what? I lost the fruit because of it. Look at that, just now seeing, that's sad. Pretty sad. It just, that's what it is, because it got too cold. And now I lost this. And when you guys say that I'm not at zone 9B, then this is my answer. Yes, I am. Unfortunately, because look, this is what happens. So anyway, for more fruit trees and plant videos, make sure to subscribe, push the like button. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I hope this clarified a couple of things about my zoning, and I'm still gonna see if this one may be salvageable. I don't know. It smells good, but I don't think it's ready yet. I mean, it's too... Let me see. So let's see if it's edible. Got no seeds. Oh, wait a second, there is... Oh yeah, you see how it's not ready, because look at the seed. It's supposed to be like dark brownish, blackish, and this one is like not even yellow. So I will give it a try. Oh, tastes like soap. No sweetness whatsoever. Only the smell is like, ugh, sour sap, but it's really bad actually, taste-wise. So no, this was not ready. So everything was there, the smell and everything, but the taste is so off, you guys. It was like soap and without any sugar, and it was just not, ugh, not good. That's what happens, and it can happen because of my zoning. And that's fine, because that doesn't mean that I cannot have fruit from the tree if it's not gonna freeze next year. So I'm just hoping that it's gonna be all good, and we can still collect fruit from the tree next year. So I know what can happen, and I understand, and that's not gonna stop me still trying. So. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of clarify this, because like I said, I get a couple of comments, and also Fruitopia, my twin brother George, was saying that there is no way that I'm at zone 9B. Well, George, yes I am. But I remember when I started to get fruit trees, and somebody from I think 10B, I believe, or 10A, was telling me that there is no way that I can grow mangoes in my location where I'm located. And I was like, that's fine, I will give it a try. And you know, yes, maybe there is gonna be a freeze in the next couple of years, but till then, I'm still able to grow them. So that's not gonna stop me. I was told also not to get coconuts because they're gonna die quickly from freeze, which, yeah, I know. But I'm just hoping that the microclimate will help by the time that the freeze comes. And also I have a couple of plans. What can I do if that will happen? All right, guys, see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.